Hello and welcome to the Experiencing Love podcast. I'm your host, Philip Jocks, and I'm so glad that you're here. I have to admit, I think I've already recorded about 10-15 minutes of footage already, and I just deleted it. I just got rid of it because it was all over the place. There was no train of thought going on, but I also didn't feel like I was speaking from my heart. And sometimes I just have to pause and decide to start from scratch, to start anew, and come at it from a different angle. And so that's what I'm doing now. One thing I want to talk about is beauty. That's what I was kind of talking about before when I was going back and forth and not making any sense. I think I was able to talk it through and make some sense of it. So here I am. I wasn't just talking about beauty before, I was talking about gratitude. And so I guess I'll start this off by saying I'm so grateful for my ability to notice and appreciate beauty. And it isn't just outer beauty, it's inner beauty too. This whole idea came up when I was making a comment before. I was with my little brother and I was just observing how there's so many beautiful women around. Funny enough, if you asked me a couple hours ago, I would make the comment that it feels like there's more now than there were before. But just as I'm thinking about it now, I don't think that's the truth. I think the truth is they were always there, and I'm just able to appreciate it even more right now. I'm able to appreciate that beauty, that inherent beauty, not one that's cultivated, not one that's curated, but one that's just inside each and every single one of us. I love going to the gym because the people I see there are the type of people that I see as working on themselves. Maybe it's the first time they're going in a while, or maybe they've been going every day for the past year. Whatever it is, I respect when people make the decision to work on themselves. I find that beautiful. It's not always easy to notice the beauty, especially when we're in a troubled and suffering mindset. Honestly, I just need to take a pause here and also just acknowledge that I'm feeling a little fuzzy right now. Fuzzy in my head, fuzzy in my body. Maybe not so much in my body. My fingers hurt from the gym, but my head feels fuzzy and I can't quite piece together my thoughts. It's a little later in the day. I maybe didn't eat as well as I should have, and that's okay. Is it? Is it okay? The way I feel right now, is that alright? I think this is just going to be one of those random episodes, and maybe it'll make sense one day, but I just need to start asking some questions. Have I been too easy on myself? Have I been too lenient? The disciplines I once cultivated and practiced for weeks and weeks at a time are all but slipping away now. And in the name of grace and in the name of understanding, I let them. I guess there's that part of me that doesn't want to practice shaming and guilting, because I grew up on shame and guilt, and it doesn't feel great. And I know that if I practice shame and guilt on myself, I do that to others. That's why I practice grace with myself, because practicing grace with myself means I'm more easily able to do it for other people. And that's been true. Since practicing grace and compassion and understanding with myself, it's so easy to do it for others. Because I believe how we treat ourselves is how we treat other people. If someone treats you like crap, chances are they treat themselves the same way. Even worse, maybe. So I don't want to use shame and guilt as my motivator, because I don't want to shame someone else into quote unquote being motivated, being driven. I think what I'm learning now is, what is my way of motivating myself? If not shame, if not guilt. I think shame and guilt are push motivators and are all right for short bursts at a time. But I also see that the path that I'm on is a marathon, not a sprint. It's the long haul, and it's going to require a lot of time and consistency. And I can't consistently grow on shame, because those are only push motivators, and eventually it'll run out of steam. I'll run out of steam. I slow down and I do nothing, because it gets to the point that no amount of shaming or guilting me can get me to move forward if I'm already at that pit, in that hole, at that bottom. What I need is to be pulled forward. I need to be pulled forward. So even when I don't want to, I do. I do the thing. I'm missing something here. There's something in my head that's just not connecting. And I may just have to accept that it's not going to pop in right now. It's going to take a little time. And eventually, I will have it in me to put together these ideas and act on them. That's most important. This is going to be a short episode because I just don't have it. I'm going to continue practicing grace and understanding, because I want to understand other people. And I think tomorrow it'll be much more clear. I need to step into who I am, not walk away from it. I hope your day is clearer than mine. I hope your mind is clearer than mine. No matter what, I do have a clear enough mind to know that I wish you a wonderful rest of your day. Remember to always fill up with the love. And I look forward to seeing you in the next one. I love you.